Hello everybody, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today we're going to be looking at 30 plus tips and tricks that you may not have known about in Minecraft that can help you enhance your builds in terms of adding decoration or just adding extra detail to really spice up your Minecraft world. With that, let's hop right in. Using carpets and item frames, you can create what looks like a cabinet in a kitchen type scene. You can then put a chest behind it to really create a cabinet. Stone buttons can be placed on the ground to look kind of like stones on a path. This can be useful if you're making a path in a forest or something along those lines. Using a armor stand and a chainmail helmet, you can create what looks like a keyboard in front of an item frame to create a computer. The button here acts as a mouse. Everybody's made a pool table in Minecraft before, but have you made one like this? Utilizing carpets and signs, you can create what looks like two pool sticks on a pool table. It's very simple to do. You just place down a sign and then shift right click your carpet on top of it. There you go. Utilizing new barrier blocks can allow you to pick the heights at which your vines hang down on trees. You can place the barrier block, say, right here, and the vines will stop growing to that height. Also using the barrier blocks, you can create a ladder coming down from what appears to be a treehouse without having anything behind it. It's very useful if you don't want the ladders to have anything behind them. With just some buttons, levers, rails, and hardened clay, you can create some interesting looking pinball machines for a rec room. Want to spice up your torches a little bit? Add an anvil on an item frame, or a carpet on an item frame, or a slab on an item frame, and then put the torch on top of it. This will look like the torch is being held up, and it adds a little bit extra texture to a torch. Why are these carpets glowing? You can place glowstone underneath carpets to give off light in a room where you don't want to necessarily have a light block. Looking to add a little extra color in a house but don't know where to add it? Try to add some stairs and then put carpets on top of them. This can give the room a little bit of an outline in whatever color you choose, and it actually helps to add a lot of texture and depth. Once again, utilizing the armor stand with a chainmail helmet, you can create what looks like a checkerboard. And then the chairs, obviously, everybody knows how to make those chairs. When making a hay bale stack, try to add some yellow carpets around them to make it look like there's more hay on the ground. You can also just put, the hay into the ground, but why not utilize two different blocks at once? In a cave, you can add icicles by using blue stained glass panes because of the new 1.9 or 1.10 change that they made. And then I added this just because a lot of people have been talking about it with my other video. You can use acacia logs in a cave to add an extra little bit of depth because their logs have a grayish tint to them. If you want to add a little bit of extra character to a chest, try making some crates. Here's a couple different designs. You can do simply a chest with some item frames around it. You can do a chest with minecart with some trapdoors around it. You can simply do chest with trapdoors around it, or a chest with some signs around it. It just gives it a little bit extra texture, makes it look a little bit more interesting. This is one of the oldest tricks in the book for a table, but you can put down a piston and a carpet on top of it to kind of make it look like a table, and then once again, these chairs. If you want a really deep blue in a pond, add lapis to the bottom of it. The lapis's blue will stand out and you won't have the look like you have random grass growing at the bottom of your pond like that. Do you want to add pillows on your couch? Very simply, just place down some banners and then place the couch over it. They will turn black if you don't leave a little bit of space, so if you just break a block behind it, they will turn whatever color you chose. Everybody knows this basic chair, but you can also have this chair, or this chair that you can actually sit in. Created by this man on Reddit, go look him up. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's actually some birds. You can add these birds up in the air to kind of add a little bit of extra character to the sky, which is something that we don't normally do in Minecraft. Obviously, up close, these look, kind of strange, but from far away, you can totally tell, hey, those are some birds flying through the sky. So they're very interesting. Go check him out on Reddit, and you can see exactly how he made these and some other ones. Want to add some scarecrows to a little garden? Try utilizing this design with some fences, hay bales, and a pumpkin, or using an armor stand with some leather armor to make it look like an actual man standing there. In a forest biome, or in any biome with some trees, you can tie down, quote unquote, some logs with rails to add a little bit of extra depth and texture in an area. Created by Bearzilla Productions on YouTube, this is a gumball machine design that he made. It's very interesting, it utilizes armor stands as well. I couldn't get it to work super well so that the colors really stood out, but he has a really nice video on it, go check it out. This modern grill using hoppers, rails, iron trap doors, our cabinet design, and then just some carpets can really be a good staple at an outdoor barbecue. Trying to get a rock band going? Try out this drum set and this mic stand to really get some rock and roll going. Sure, we have carrots and potatoes and wheat, but utilizing the rose bushes, you can make some interesting looking tomato plants. Obviously, you can't actually get tomatoes from them, but using the armor stands and some fences, you can make what looks like some realistic tomatoes. This little wheelbarrow using a hopper, some fence gates, and then some item frames with some records are an interesting way to add a little bit to a garden. Trying to make a cool campsite? Maybe try this cauldron over fire to make it look like you're roasting some kind of, boiling some water for something. Or if you really wanted to roast, well, our poor pig friend is getting roasted over the fire right now. If you were wondering how I got the pig head on the previous build, go check out the Dr. Meow Mix on Planet Minecraft. He has a very big, very lengthy post all about custom heads in the game. It's very easy to get them. You can just type in the chat / give, then whatever your name is, and then Minecraft skull, and then you can put some kind of brackets or something in here, and then the skull owner to get all kinds of interesting skulls. You can see here I made very simply Mario, Luigi, and Yoshi, but there are so many different skulls out there, and skulls can really be used in many ways to create some extra detail in a house. So go check out Dr. Meow Mix on Planet Minecraft. Onto some more modern things. Here's a traffic light that you can make in a city, utilizing just some black clay in the back with then some red clay, yellow clay, and green clay and item frames. It's a little bit different from just going this, because this doesn't look all that realistic in terms of a traffic light. So having the black in the background kind of makes it stand out a little bit more. Once again, going with the city theme, we have a road and then some sewers on the side. It's kind of a, walkway, sidewalk here, and then some sewers underneath. Very easy to make, just some iron gates in a area here. And then if you really wanted to get fancy, I suppose you could throw in some water below it to really make it appear like there is a sewer down there if somebody were to look down there. Just a little extra detail. These potted bushes can be used to really add some extra detail to a home. And finally, I figured I'd add in a bunch of things in one area. This is a bathroom. You have some banners that can be used as towels, kind of racked up on a towel rack. You have a nice little carpet here. You have a sink using our cabinet design. You have these two banners which are designed to look like mirrors. I really love how that looks. They're very cool, very simple to make. You can kind of figure it out just by looking at it, how you would do it. You also have this shower that utilizes some banners as a shower curtain using the new end rods, and then a shower tap very simply with a tripwire hook. And then you have a very simple toilet design, and the lever will actually lift the seat up and down, but obviously the lever is to actually flush the toilet. So there you go. That is a bunch of different tips and tricks in the game for you to utilize in your world and really create some cool decorations and building tips. If you have anything that you really love that wasn't featured in this video, send me a picture on Reddit or a link in the comments down below, and I'll be sure to check it out. With that, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!